Well, hey everybody, I'm Jaron Blackie and thank you for clicking onto this video. So over the coming minutes, I'm going to talk to you about some of the clients that I've worked with and how they have got the results and kept the weight off. I'm going to talk to you about the things you definitely shouldn't be doing if you're trying to lose weight. And then I'm going to talk to you and show you some of the things that I have done to help people in the past, things that I'm doing right now to help them get long-lasting results. So hang in there and let's get going. All right, so firstly I want to talk to you about Nicole. You can see her over there right now in the images. I've got her on my laptop because I've had so many clients, it's hard to remember all of the details. But you'll be able to see that she lost 29 kilos gone, and she did that over 33 weeks. Now, she was pretty determined. I have to put that out there right from the start. And she chose a system where she went quite aggressive with the weight loss that she wanted to do. She went really hard, and she was super determined. Now, as you can see, it says that she's kept the weight off for 35 weeks. Well, that's not true at all, because these results are from about 5 to 6 years ago, and I know that she's kept this weight off because I've seen photos of her on Facebook, so I know that she's actually managed to do it. Now, when she first started this, she was a new teacher, a primary school teacher. She was as busy as, she was eating lots of junk food. She was a part of the party scene, so lots of drinking, lots of alcohol. Her partner was overweight as well, so it was an endless cycle of just eating junk food, trying to lose weight, eating junk food, trying to lose weight, tired, fatigued, trying to start a new job, etc. And she had enough, and she came to me, and we got her set up on this program, and she absolutely smashed it. Smashed it. So she is a textbook result of what it can look like when you do it the right way. All right, now I want to talk to you about Nick. If you have a look at his image over there, again, I've got it set up in front of me. As you can see, Nick lost 17 kilos. 17 kilos. His beautiful partner, Pete, also did the program and lost a ton of weight as well. Now, I'm showing you this one because Nick and Pete still train with me at Winston Heights School. They've been with me now fully for about 5 or 6 years, and I can tell you right now, the shirt in the blue here, he actually looks better than that now. He was unfit and overweight, as you can see by the picture, but he dropped that 17 kilos and he's done pretty bloody good at keeping it off. He probably floats up to, putting a little bit back on, a little bit off, a little bit on, a little bit off, a little bit on, a little bit off, but he's able to maintain it because he follows the systems that we've put in place, the real food systems that he follows. He trains regularly, and so does Pete, and they control their alcohol intake as well. So these are two. So there's two different ones. I should have mentioned earlier that Nicole is actually in New Zealand, so I never actually met her face-to-face until I traveled over there and did some talking events, until I got to meet her. And she just did it on her own. Didn't join the gym, did not join the gym. She just walked her butt off about 15 to 20,000 steps a day. Whereas Nick, he combined a total of different things, walking, the exercise, and eating real food that he enjoyed. All right, now I want to have a quick chat to you about why you shouldn't be doing crazy exercise programs, the things that you shouldn't be doing. Number one is, did you know that only about 7% of people, when they set out on a weight loss program, training session, or whatever program, whatever it is they want to do, only about 7% of people actually achieve the results they're after. 7%. So that means everyone else is just going back around to the start again. That just sucks, right? So I've been working really hard to break that cycle. I have way better track record than that. So why do I think challenges suck? For number one, they don't teach you anything. They just force you to do stuff and you don't really learn anything from it. So if you do reach your goal, you sort of just come out the other end and you go, what now? And you're off, you're on your own. You haven't learned anything. So you end up just going back to all your bad habits. Whereas I help teach you get rid of those bad habits or replace those habits with better ones, okay? A lot of these training programs, they force you to eat foods that you don't like to eat. So why would you give up something? Why would you give up alcohol only to put it back into your diet, knowing that it was one of the key reasons you were putting weight on in the first place? Why not learn how to lose weight and still have the alcohol so you can still get to enjoy your life? By the way, make sure you keep looking at all these photos over here. I'm not taking them away. I'm just going to keep rolling through my before and after photos for you, okay? So I just said to you, why cut out alcohol? Crazy exercise programs. Some of these programs force people to have to do 20,000 steps a day. They must be training every day. And it must be nonstop, or it's morning and night. They have to be constantly moving their body, constantly just exercising. Now, you've got to think to yourself, if you're going to do that for 4 to 5 weeks, are you going to be able to continue to do that for the rest of your life? Because if you can't, there's not going to be a long-term habit. So you're going to put the weight back on again. So I teach you to build habits and only do things that you're going to be able to achieve. And over your life, times will change and you'll be able to have more time to do something, or you'll get more time on a different day, or maybe your work schedule changes, so it frees up more time to go walking, etc. I'm sure you understand what I mean. So you've just got to hang in there sometimes and fight through until you get the opportunity. Stress. Some of these programs just add so much bloody stress to people's lives as well. You don't need to be getting out of bed earlier, following stupid eating programs, making protein balls, doing all that sort of crap. It's just going to stress you out. You know what challenges, at the end, as I said, you're off, you're on your own. Where did that accountability go? When you're on the challenge, or when you're being challenged, for the 30 days or 14 days or whatever the hell it bloody is that people do now to take the money out of your back pocket, they want you to get the result. They want you to be happy. They want you to tell your friends, and they just want you to go off, okay? Or stay at the gym and forget about you so they can bring the next person in, and hopefully you put a bit of weight back on again, then you can do the challenge again. They want you to do that. So that's why the accountability stops. Because when that stops, it's easy for you to forget about what you're supposed to be doing and you put the weight back on again, okay? Hope you're getting all these points. All right, so why am I different? Well, number one, I've been doing this for 20 years and I've done all the things that I just talked to you about. I've done all those stupid challenges with my clients. I've pushed them in the wrong directions. I made them do things that they really shouldn't be doing. Yes, they got results. Were they lasting? No, as I said, probably, I reckon probably about 7%, maybe 10% if I was lucky, kept their results and have been able to maintain it. But as I talked to you about Nick and Nicole in there, they were the ones that followed principles that I now teach, okay, and have been for the last 5 to 6 years. Whereas I get people to use the food that they already like as part of their diet, so you get to continue liking the food you eat. Yes, there'll be things you have to chop and change and rearrange, okay? These things have to happen. If you're drinking lots of alcohol, yes, we have to reduce it, okay? Because alcohol will stop you losing weight. If you're not sleeping enough, yes, we have to talk to you about getting more sleep in there. So it's a real holistic approach about what it is we need to do. And I love people to exercise. You need to exercise. This is a huge part of it. If you just want to do the program with me, yep, that's a side note, you can. But right now, this is about you coming and exercising with me and also doing the program. What's next? Accountability. Every single day you talk to me. You have to. Every single day I need to hear from you via a text, an audio message. Doesn't have to be a phone call because that takes up a lot of time. But there's certain information that you'll send through to me every day that is valuable to me so I can communicate back to you. And that is how you learn. So at the end of this 12-week program, you don't just go off into the wilderness on your own. You've got this education. You have this resource of notes and information of us talking back to each other that you can go back to. And I suggest you'd even save that into different files somewhere on your phone if you had issues related to maybe drinking too much alcohol, so you can go back to that. Yep. That sort of sums it up. I can't give you all my details. I can't give away all my secrets. But if you're someone that's ready, you want to start to lose weight and do it the right way, whether it's fast or whether it's consistent over a short period of time or a long period of time, should I say, reach out to me now. Let's have a good chat, a good, honest chat, as I keep saying all the time, a good, honest chat about where you are and where you want to go and where it's realistic if we can get you there. I can show you how to do it. Doesn't matter if you're a vegetarian or a part-time carnivore or whatever it is, I can get you there. You've just been looking at these results over here, hopefully. They are 100% proof that it can be done. And if you don't believe me, come along to my classes. Get off your ass, come along at 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning and come and talk to the people like Nick who are there, who are actually doing it the way that it needs to be done to keep the weight off for the long term and look after their health. Okay, I'm Jaron Blackie. Please reach out to me. Let's have a chat. I may not have the answer for you, but I bet you I can bloody point you in the right direction.